Brittany Renner has rebranded herself yet again, ladies and gentlemen. Now she is an IRL streamer on Kick.
What?
Now, we've seen her fail at so many different things, or try and fail at so many different things online over the years that we've seen her. And well, hopefully this will stick. I don't know for how long, but we're going to react to her latest live stream on Kick. And there's another one I want to react to, one of her first live streams. She has 3. But for the purpose of this one, the audience is going, or the chat rather, is going to ask her about the one thing that she cannot run away from, you all. And that is all of her failed relationships.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for. This is exactly, I don't mean to sound like Cat Williams, but this is exactly what I've been waiting for.
We're going to get into this reaction. It's an hour and 18 minutes, but we're going to only react to parts of the live stream, okay? Before I do, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button because it's free, okay? Hit the like button. It'll cost you nothing. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to further contribute to the channel. If it's down there, hit that hype button. That will help me out in the algorithm. And as always, you could hit the Cash App, $, Mr. Normie. So let's get into this stream, if you will, and see where Brittany Renner starts to go off of the rails, as she always does.
Hey, y'all. Oh. Hey, y'all. Let me turn down my volume. I always get a little distracted. Let me turn down my volume. I always get a little distracted. The hell? Okay, so we're at the beach. Need her an intro video. Is it like for before the stream starts, or what is that? Is it hot? No, it's pretty cloudy right now, a nice little breeze. Feels good though. I love the beach, it's very relaxing. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, Brittany, hello. Sandy cheeks. Yes, exactly. I thought I wanted to stream in the car, but I was like, you know, it's so beautiful out, and people usually run up and down this beach or walk or whatever, so I like a little human interaction. You know, not all the time, but why not? I don't know if you'll be able to see people behind me. Yeah, you should. You can just see them going through there. I don't really like how my dress is bunched up, but it's like so much fabric. Yes, being outside is a lot more therapeutic. I love touching grass, going to the beach, taking a drive.
Okay, so as you can see right now, she hasn't fully come into, the fullness of streaming and things like that. She doesn't have an intro video. At one point in here, somebody asked her about mods, and she had no idea what a mod even was. So you see how that's going, right? But we're going to fast forward to the part where they ask her about her relationships. And again, fair use to the Brittany Renner at the beach. Let's chat. This is her channel on Kick, so fair use to Brittany Renner. We're going to fast forward to the part where she's asked about her relationship or her latest breakup. And well, she starts to get a little foul at the mouth describing her life and all those kind of things. So stay right there.
A few moments later.
Also, too, to the person that was like about representing yourself, I feel like I have spent over $80,000 in attorney's fees. You know, I've spent a lot of money fighting against someone who has endless resources, and it sucks because it's just like, you can feel how.
Now, I assume the person that she's talking about that has endless resources is PJ Washington, because he has a bigger bag than her. Obviously, he's in the NBA. So let's go.
You feel about me, but don't shit on our son, but that's fine, because a lot of people, they want to talk one way and they live another. And let me tell you something, babe. Something's definitely coming behind that. For sure, babe. So yeah, I just feel like when you really are a parent, your boots on the ground, and you do whatever for your kids, it's like people are so quick to be like, I'll die for my kids, I'll die for my kids. Well, would you live for your kids? Would you do better for your kids? Would you go against the grain for your kids? Would you do something that you don't really want to do for your kids, Because it's like, for me, this course stuff has been stressful and financially draining for me, And I see a lot of times, too, why women stay in relationships, because it's just easier when it comes to finances to can shut up. Like, girls, people are always like, well, all men cheat anyways, might as well just stay with the rich one. Well,
you see, boy, she can't help herself. She cannot. Somebody ask her about relationships or something that has to do with her baby father or something like that, and she just can't help but. And I get it. Must be a lot of aggression behind this, but PJ is obviously living his best life. He's gotten married. The co-parenting situation is what it is. I mean, we're talking about Brittany Renner here, right? So her temperament is not well. Okay, so we'll just put it that way. And, well, she, like I said, she just can't help but speak as if she's the victim, as she always is.
Okay, a mod is a moderator. Okay, remove toxic people. Okay, I didn't know that. But anyways, I see why people stay. I see why people stay because it's like ever since I left, and let me be really crystal clear, the first and last guy that ever left me was when I was 17 years old. He was my first boyfriend. He actually went to St. Martin. He was my first boyfriend. Him and his family went on a camping trip, right? I didn't hear from him for 3 days. So at that point, he had emotionally neglected me. I was 17. He was emotionally neglecting me. I started texting somebody else, and I made out with someone else. I called someone else that made out with him. He came back from his camping trip, made me a bracelet, like a beaded bracelet, and brought me back a t-shirt, like a spray-painted t-shirt that said B Renner and had a soccer ball on it. I felt so guilty. 3 days after he came back from his camping trip, I told him. And at 17 years old, I said that is the first and last time I will ever cheat on anybody. Because this feeling, it was gut-wrenching to hurt someone like that. And I remember saying, I would rather have my heart broken 100 times than ever cheat on anyone. So let me be really crystal clear. That was the first and last time a guy ever left me. Any situation.
You know, why is it a badge of honor for a woman to say that she left all her relationships? So basically, you did it before they did, or the situation was such to where you saw the writing on the wall, right? But that doesn't mean you were the victim of the situation just because you did the breaking up. You know what I mean? Like, and men do this stuff too. Everybody does this. Like, why is that a badge of honor to say, well, I did the breaking up instead of them, right? So does that empower you somehow to say that? I mean, okay.
And I was in, I said, mwah. Don't let these motherfuckers try to spin it any other way. And that's what I love about Stream. Because all that nonsense, all that lying, all that playing that people be doing in comments, on interviews, want to make 12-minute songs. Come here. Yeah.
Who made a 12-minute song? Who made a 12-minute song about you, Britt? That's a lot.
Have a conversation about it. No more fake narratives. I got the floor, okay? So we're going to address things where they need to be, addressed. But like I was saying, I see why women stay.
Brittany, you could address stuff live on Instagram too, right? You didn't have to wait to get the kick to address something, live in front of, hundreds of thousands of people. You could have been doing that. You've been on Instagram for a long time. You have millions of followers. You could have addressed the PJ Washington situation. You could address the Kevin Gates situation. You could address the situation about your latest ex-boyfriend. You could address the stuff about all these podcasts you're going crashing out with Danza Project and Fresh and Fit. And you now be on Kick, and now this is the new wave is streaming. Now you want to start addressing stuff now, huh? Okay.
Can shut up. Because for me, I'm Brittany Renner.
Wow, that was hot.
So baby, if I got it once, I can get it twice. If I've never gotten it, I can get it. You know what I mean? So it's like,
confident.
I understand what people say because it's been so hard rebuilding my life financially. It's like I have double the responsibility, not really half the help. That's okay. God sees all, the God that you claim you believe in.
She must be talking about her baby daddy, PJ Washington. So she got, I don't know, man. I don't know what the cousin schedule is. Y'all got, is it 50-50 or is it, whatever? I don't know. Again, yeah.
But yeah, so yes, I left every time. Because one thing about it, two things for sure, you got to think about it. If I'm so head over heels in love with people and I care about them, I have a baby for them, or they beat in every chamber of my heart, and all of a sudden now I just don't care anymore. What you think happened? People just don't wake up and stop loving people. Not like that. So for me, it's like, oh yeah, baby, I'm not about to waste another second.
And to be fair, if the guy you was with is the latest guy that was talking about how you want to be a stepdad and everything, because we don't know the real story, and I don't think she's going to actually explain it. She's going to hint at it, right? But if he cheated on you and everything was seemingly good, then that is unfortunate, and he needs to face accountability for that. If you were doing what you were supposed to do, Brittany, and he messed up, then it's not your fault to be fair.
Because it's like, for me, my devotion runs so deep that once you show me what it is, I'm gonna show you what it ain't and what it will never be again. So yeah, I don't waste time I don't care how public, like even the last guy I was with, I don't care how public we are. I don't care what we talked about, what we did. If you met my son, bye. Yeah. Let your mother love you. Huh? Yeah, people are cheating so much. And it just like cheating in different ways too. It like all comes back to that. And I feel like there's also more than just cheating that happens. It's like when I did the list of the 5 things like to show someone probably cheating on you, it's like these men be so disrespectful because they really, whether they're closeted, whether they hate their life, whether they're insecure, they can't really handle being with you, whatever their funky fucking excuses for being lousy, it's just like, I don't gotta take that. And I actually saw something that guy from Fresh and Fit, Myron. First of all, Myron, okay.
Uh-oh, shots fired. Myron Gaines, come to the front of the courtroom, please.
Again!
I saw he had quote retweeted something was like, I told her this years ago. She's gonna be in her 30s, single, nobody takes her seriously. Baby, it's not that nobody takes me seriously. I don't take these men seriously. What is it like, what is there for me to do? And I feel like, to Myron, there's a broader conversation to have than like weaponizing singleness. Huh? Aren't you single? What happened to you and your... So it's like, I feel like we're missing the plot and the point when we try to make it personal and like shame people as to like, why don't you have somebody? Because a lot of these people in relationships are faking the fuck. They're faking the funk. So it's like, I really feel like I saw this post where it was like, men want women that don't exist anymore. Women want men that don't exist yet. So I feel like that's where a lot of people's frustration is, and all this stuff has to surface and for us to actually address what's going on in the dating world, you know? When was the last time you dated outside the entertainment industry? I just did. I just did. And I swear to God, my logic was dating somebody more regular was, oh, if he doesn't have as much going on, he'll roll out the red carpet to the magic carpet.
Uh-huh.
Boy.
Dang, man. So you mean to tell me that you tried dating a regular guy thinking that he was going to be good and it turned out to be a nothing burger, huh? Well, yeah, I mean, I get it because you were dating ball players and then the rapper Kevin Gates, and okay, you was running that gauntlet, and then you got with this guy who wasn't as big as them. I wouldn't say he was regular because he had a good following. I guess he was doing something in media, right? But he didn't have a big following. He was kind of low key, I guess, in the hierarchy, right? And that still somehow went south, huh? Damn.
Boy. Was I wrong? It's the wrong people. And the thing is like, don't lower your standards and think that someone, like, if you lower your standards, that person will magically be able to meet them, because it's like that you were never meant to align. So it's always going to be friction. You should have never lowered yourself.
And also, y'all, to be fair, Brittany Renner does look good. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you now. I mean, she got a slick mouth on her, but she might have a slick mouth on her, though.
So the breath was long. Yeah, I get it, bitch. I like to listen. I love to talk. So yeah, I mean, I said today, I was like, let me just talk, catch up with y'all. I don't care. I live in my truth. I think that's what is the best part about streaming is like, I don't have anything to hide. My story is consistent. There are so many interviews you can go back and listen to where it's like, my story hasn't changed up. And it's like, I'm never ducking having a conversation. So it's like, any person that thinks they're going to tell a story about me, come here. You're going to lie on me, I'm going to tell the truth about you. That's just how it's going. I'm not letting shit slide. I think that's why, for me, I've just been more vocal. I'm like, I don't know why I've been sparing people, because you...
I mean, ain't no problem about... I haven't been, but you've been very vocal. The only time you weren't vocal is when you were in a relationship, and then you got out and you went right back to it. So, again, hopefully you laid off the alcohol, and there's been times where you was just going crazy. And as far as relationship things goes, we ain't forgot about PJ Washington, how you was, watching him in the games when he was in college and stuff like that. So we ain't forgot about that. But for everything, and the Kevin Gates thing, that was, for both of y'all, that was just dumb on both of y'all parts. So I don't know why you allowed yourself to be into that. And then talking about y'all was married for like 45 days or 52 days, something like that. That was a farce. So, I mean... But you've always been vocal, Brittany. That's nothing. That's the one thing that hasn't changed about you.
That one person slide, baby, they hitting the electric. Nope. Come here. How do you meet the men you meet? Friends, events, apps? I met them through friends. Most of the guys that try to talk to me, they slide in my DMs. Like, that is how probably 98% of the guys that I've like talked to, that's how they found me on Instagram. Instagram is like Christian Mingle. Yeah, I very, like, maybe 4 or 5 people I've met in person, and then like we got each other's number. I prefer that. And what I actually hate is when people see me in person and they don't come up and speak to me, and then they'll DM me. Because I feel like meeting someone in person, you really get to feel their energy and
Well, that's a new wave now. That's
just
how
see
it
them
is
for
now.
what they are before you see their
And that's how it is now. People are afraid to do anything in person, but they're real. I mean, and to be fair, I don't think they're trying to hide themselves. That's just the culture, COVID and everything. After that, people don't meet in person anymore, and they're afraid to meet in person now. They're way more comfortable doing it, through a computer screen or through their phone screen than actually doing it in real life.
Instagram. And I think there's something special about that. I really do prefer that. So I think that's what's irritating to me is like a couple guys recently, they DM me and like, oh, I saw you from across at the club. Like, yeah, I was shaking my ass having a good time. You could have came up to me and said hi. And now it's just like, you look scary as fuck. I can't take you seriously. But that recently just actually happened too. I was living my life. Excuse me, but can't blame them. Why couldn't you blame them?
All right, so we're going to flow to one more part where I think she's talking about people that wanted to help her. And she's basically going to say everybody that wanted to help her financially also wanted to get, the draws, if you will. So stay right there.
A few moments later.
It was just some weird. You know what it is too? It's hard because a lot of the resources that I have, they're men. And most of the guys that I know, there are stipulations to their money. Even if they're like, oh, I want to make money. I just want to help you. I want to see you win. I believe in you. Yeah, and you also want access to my vagina. And I'm just trying to make money, babe. And I've realized a lot of guys, and I have had these conversations too, because I love to tell a man about himself. If I don't
You just did that a few minutes ago. We know you do.
shit else, babe. If we don't do nothing else, I'm gonna tell you about yourself on the way out. But yeah, there's just always stipulations to a man's money. And it seems like, even though people hate when women ask and don't want to be, and are like, oh, these women are asking for money, beggars, but it's almost like, it's like you don't get rewarded for like, hey, show me how to fish. You don't get rewarded for that. It's like this drawn out thing of you not producing what you said you were going to produce, and then I'm going to cut you off anyways because I'm not going to give you what you want. And you didn't lead with that. You led with you were going to help me. So I think that's what's hard is like, people are like, oh my God, you know so many people. Yeah, and a lot of people are not about to help you for nothing. For what? Why would they help?
Okay. So y'all see it, right? Y'all see it. Brittany Renner, she is continuing her streaming journey. There's another video I want to react to here soon. I think it was her first stream when she got recognized by Shiloh Sanders. And she was describing about what led her into the religions and things like that, these pivots that she's been in her life. And well, the answer is quite simple, but a little bit complicated at the same time. So we're going to get into that on the next video about Brittany Renner. But y'all see it. She's at the beach having a good time. And of course, she will bring us more wonderful content about her life and whoever she will run into while doing her streaming journey. With that being said, thank you for attending another episode of Armchair Anchorman. I'm just normally here in the computer chair to give you the latest and greatest in front of this nice webcam and this microphone. Let me know what you think about all of this down in the comment section. Brittany Renner with her. I mean, again, I would definitely, take it to the behind the woodshed, okay? But anyway, let me know what you think about all this down in the comment section. And please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.